Hey y'all, let's do a reading, shall we? Let's do a Gemini reading as we go through this journey of our zodiac. It is time for Gemini. Remember that this reading, if this is the first in the series that you're watching, remember that it is a timeless reading. However, it's of course influenced by the reader, me, and the time in which it's pulled. So this could be applicable to you or resonate in the next year. It could resonate tomorrow. Maybe it already happened. And also keep in mind that there is no set restraint on the time period itself. So this, what I'm explaining to you in this reading, could happen over the course of a year or two, or it could happen over a week. It just depends on where you are, my dears. Okay, Nine of Cups is on the bottom. Gemini, what are you up to? Ooh. Queen of Swords. Seven of Cups. Temperance. And the Page of Swords. Interesting. We talk about this this period of time being really good for mutable signs. Of course, Gemini, you're a mutable sign. In that energy, your intuition is more important than ever. Following your intuition is the key to success. Going with the flow is the key to success, no matter what sign you are. And also, using discernment is incredibly powerful. The Seven of Cups talks to us about discernment specifically. The Queen of Swords talks to us about discernment. So I want to start pulling qualifiers right away. Let's remember that the Nine of Cups was on the bottom. Also, underneath was the Empress. We're going to use the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, just like we have been for all of these readings of the zodiac. All right, so there are a lot of opportunities coming your way, Gemini. A lot of opportunities. This is going to be definitely a good year for Gemini. There's no doubt about it. Whenever you're watching this, it's a timeless reading, but 2025, the way that all those planets are aligned and everything is working out just right for you. Being a mutable sign, you're actually able to roll with the punches. So, you know, I said this in a previous video, but this image of, and I'm not equating with Jesus, but one of my favorite images is like Jesus surfing the waves, right? So it's this idea that rather than be sort of brought down by the waves of life, because it's about to get real rocky and real stormy. And if you don't have this ability to, you know, whatever metaphor you want to use, often involves water and air. So whether you can surf the waves or whether you can adjust your sails or whatever air, water metaphor you want to use, I think it's really important to keep that in mind. Regardless of your sign, but Geminis have a really great adaptive quality to them. Gemini's anywhere in your chart, by the way. Okay, Queen of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. The Hanged Man. The Page of Pentacles. And the goddamn Six of Swords, which has been coming up every single reading. That's because we're all moving into something, folks. Okay. Okay, well, listen. This be careful. So just typical of Gemini. Usually my advice from the universe is over here in this number 4 card slot, because that's the way it usually happens on all these 4 card readings. But for Gemini, the coin has flipped. And so this is your advice from the universe. Be careful in your discernment when you're making decisions. Be careful that maybe you're not a little too cold, calculated, and overconfident. I think there's a potential there to get into a little bit of trouble and to set you back a step. So just take your, take your days one day at a time. Don't get too ahead of yourself, and don't get too cocky about the fact that you are able to ride these waves with confidence. And that's the advice from the universe. So be cool. Don't get into anybody's face, and don't tell anybody else that you know how to deal with shit better than they do, and kind of be humble about things, Just a little bit of humility would sometimes be great for the Queen of Swords, I think that the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups make a fantastic couple. They really balance each other out sometimes. Okay. What's in the 7 of Cups? 7 of Cups. This looks like a whole bunch of margaritas. Okay, wait, no. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. The devil's on the bottom. 9 of Wands. The 4 of Wands. You're going to have, if you're watching this and you're in, wow, if you're watching this and you're looking for a romantic partnership, and that's why you're here, Geminis are single a lot. Trust me, because we're okay with it. Geminis are wildly independent, right? Okay, so in this energy, not only will you look good to your employer, to your clients, to your family, to people around you, but you'll look good to prospective partners. And I think you're about to have a lot of prospective partners kind of incoming and kind of flowing in and out of your life over the next, 11 to 19 months or so. That being said, there is a diamond in the rough that you might not recognize. There is someone there. You're going to, almost when you're absolutely done with it. Like, let's say you're on the dating apps, and let's say, you're talking to a lot of guys, maybe girls, whatever. You're going out on a lot of dates with people, but you're not finding anybody super special. And it's just as you're about to give up that this person shows up, and you might not even recognize them, who they are, their power, the connection that you have, but they're there. So just try to keep an open mind with these people as they come across your path. Yes, it's good to have a type, and if you're attracted to a certain person, or if your interests are similar or whatever. But I think there's somebody that you could definitely miss, because they come in like this page. It's like they're not even serious. And I think maybe that's what puts you off. Is they have this very sort of cavalier attitude about it. Maybe they don't respond to your text messages or something right away, or maybe they're just kind of they're not inconsiderate. It's just they're not, at first they're not taking it seriously, but I think it's because of their insecurity. And the insecurity isn't a bad thing. I hesitate on this platform to use the term soulmate or whatever, but this person could be a serious influence and impact on your life. Yeah. Okay. Just keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, give people the benefit of the doubt. Go again with your gut and your feeling. Don't decide you're done with people or done with dating in your head, right? Don't say, oh, well, I've done the math and I think, I've been on 50 dates and that's it for the year. No, don't do that. Just like maybe slow down with the rest of things and listen to your intuition. Okay, we've got Temperance, and on the bottom of the Temperance, Queen of Swords, feedback loops, Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is sort of vibing off of each other here, in terms of, using your intuition and being a little bit less, crude isn't the right word, but accepting casualties so easily and in your confidence. Like, empathy could actually get you a long way in this energy, because there's going to be a lot of people who need it. So again, you might feel this superiority almost, right? You and with the other mutable signs too, you might feel this superiority. It's like, I can handle this, no problem. Are you kidding? I've been riding waves since I was a little kid. The whole world is upside down, backwards. And I am totally calm and collected, right? So I think that if you have a little bit of empathy for where other people are who are not as flexible, malleable, kinetic, and easygoing as you are, and independent as well, for sure, then I think if you just have a little empathy for the fact that they can't meet you at your level, it's going to go a long way. So remember what I was talking about, how, you're going to be valuable in so many realms of life because of this approach and this perspective you have on the times. If you're also able to turn that back around and provide empathy, support, and understanding for others, it's going to magnify your success and your likability just so much more, like 10x. So be persuasive, be empathetic to other people's challenges, spend time with them, look people in the eyes. I think that the temptation will be to sort of plow through this period of time and sort of collect things and go on your way and like just really be a boss. But I'm telling you, well, the universe is telling you, if you just slow down a little bit and meet people on their level, it's going to go a long way in creating a future and establishing that foundation for you for the years to come. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's kind of funny because this is, tarot reading is a little bit like therapy. There's a lot of psychology to it, right? And so I don't ever get a chance to catch my breath. If you're sitting in a chair and you're telling a therapist all your issues, and then maybe they get like 5 minutes, of conversation in and tell you what I just told you in that, in their way, then you get to talk again and they get to rest. I don't get to rest. It's not an excuse. I'm just saying I'm out of breath. Okay, Page of Swords. Half of the reason I think I have a little drink next to me when I'm at at the table here is so that I could take a minute and take a sip of whatever and take a breath. Well, you know, this is like the fourth reading that I've done today. All right, let's see here. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Do we have all the other pages out? No, we've got the Page of Wands and Page of Pentacles and Page of Swords. Yeah, that not quite enough energy, where someone comes to you with not quite enough what you expected. Try and put yourself in their shoes, you know, try and have some grace and show them some support. 10 of Cups is at the bottom of your Page of Swords. I think this person, this little page we've been talking about, could have, you know, whether it's a societal energy, whether it's a work energy, whether it's a specific person, like I was talking about, like a love energy, there's a page aspect to something that's coming for you in a very beneficent way. And you might either be going too fast for it to catch you, or you might be in your own little confident Queen of Swords universe and sort of pass it by. You know, I see an image of the Queen of Swords on a horse walking by this page, who's standing on the ground, just taking her horse right on past it. So slow down, be on the lookout for that page energy, that slightly adventurous, but definitely willing, eager energy that might be a little bit small, that might be not quite exactly the sort of confidence and like big gestures or big things that you want, but it's going to turn into something really cool. Escalation, twofold. Yeah. And like suddenly things are going to be King of Pentacles. What did I just tell you? Yeah, and underneath you've got the 10 of Cups. Be on the lookout for your page, people. Be on the lookout for your page, my Geminis. It's there, I think, for a lot of you. And if you already walked by them on your big horse with your sword, now you have the advice to circle back. Yeah. So that's your reading. I hope it helps somebody. More of a generalized reading, thank goodness. I hope it helped. And if you liked this and made it to the end, please like and please subscribe. Thanks, everybody.